Hello pedestrians, welcome to the channel of H-Ero! Today this will be part 52 of A Town Uncovered. So welcome back ladies and gentlemen. In this episode we get to do 3 particular lovely characters of their side stories. We'll continue off where we left off with Director Lashely, and later just a tiny bit of Miss Allaway, where we all know and love, and where we end off with Mrs. Smith, yep, and we get to see the results of why she was locked up in her room. So, without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoying this side stories because I certainly am. Oh man, so let's just dive right in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hello pedestrians, welcome back to the channel of H-Ero. Today we'll be continue playing A Town Uncovered. This will be part 52, so we're going to continue where we left off last time in part 51. Continue on with the side story of Director Lashely, so let's continue. Oh, they're doing it at the stall behind here. I see. They're literally behind the stall, and then we're like right next to them right here. A few hours later. Phew! That took a weight off my shoulders. I feel better than I felt in years. Thank you so much, mistress. You truly have the best pea in town. Even in her good days when we were just married and happy, her cooch could never compare to yours. Haven't felt this fired up since my high school days. I feel like I could run a marathon and back. Perhaps I'll even go a few rounds with my wife when I get back. When I get home. I really have to thank you today. Thank you for today, mistress. You were beyond amazing. I've been paid extra for my usual field today. Mistress? Oh, Olivia? We got her name! Dun dun dun! Oh, you are still not fully conscious, huh? Oh man, what should I do now? I can't just leave you like this. You'll kill me later. I think I brought my trench coat today. Let's hope your bribe to the janitor doesn't have him tell us if he sees us around the hallway like this. Let's get you home. But, well, it was quite something. I never heard of another woman's body made half the noises hers did. Yeah, it was quite a show. I thought an erection that lasted 4 hours was a cause for concern, but he didn't seem the least bit worried. I'm gonna have a hard time getting all of those noises out of my head, especially when she started babbling. Pretty sure she started speaking Aramaic or some sort of ancient Latin or Hebrew by the 3rd hour mark. Let's never speak of this again, okay? Yeah, good idea. A promise between the two of us. More like a vow of silence, but okay. But hey, at least you finally got her name. Even if it took the whole 4 hours for that guy to say rather than calling her mistress or mommy. Don't remind me. But yeah, I guess I did. Definitely not the way I expecting things to unfold themselves. But I can at least say I was right on my assumption that you would bring me good luck. So, thank you, John. With your help, I can finally put this case to rest. Yeah, I have it for you, but I didn't really do anything to deserve your thanks. Anyway, you'll be busting her soon? Well, I may actually wait a few days before I actually confront her about this. Let her rest after all that. Yeah, maybe that would be for the best. Now she is going to expose herself by limping her way to classes tomorrow. That is, if she is even coming to class in general, or if she still walk. Or maybe she can still walk after that pounding. Yeah, had plenty of her confiscated porn from the students, but I have never heard something like that. And some of the students have pretty extreme stuff. Again, let's not talk about it anymore. Right. But really, John, you are a real lifesaver. I really was coming upon nothing but dead ends regarding this whole thing, and you were the lucky break I needed. You should come with me on this investigation more often. As tempting as that sounds, I really don't think us getting stuck together in places and listening to other students have H is too much of a good idea. You're right. What am I saying? I'll gladly help you out with anything else. All things considered, I still like spending time with you, Director Lashely. It could be, it can prove to be quite interesting. That's great to hear. I'll keep in touch with you then. Great. So, what's the plan now? Well, first of all, we are going to get out of here, and you'll be going straight home. My mom is going to kill me for coming home this late. Not to mention the fact I didn't message her to let her know that I'll be late to begin with. You leave your mother to me. I'll call her and let her know you stayed behind to help me with something, and we got so busy we didn't notice the passage of time. Alright, thanks. After that, I'm going to tell the janitor to properly clean and disinfect this restroom. Likely close the stall they were in and have him use the heavy-duty stuff on it. Not a bad idea. Then interrogate him about this whole bride thing the strange man mentioned, as if if it is the truth. That should give me further evidence against Olivia. Then I will fire the janitor for accepting bribes from students and not reporting this for me for months. Hard to get trustworthy people working for you these days. That is an understatement. At the very least, it's nice to know I could trust you. You sure can. Well, I say we've been here far too long, so I'll be off now. Be careful going home, John. Thank you for today and for all your discretion. My pleasure, Director Lashely. See you around. I wonder if John is this ferocious. Here I am thinking of this again. Thank the Lord that he didn't notice I was coming down with another fever. I remember that Director actually did say like that she used to get like really sick in her younger days. But I'm starting to think that her fever is not really like an actual fever. I think she's starting to feel something else. John, why can't I get you out of my head? What are you doing to me? I think you're falling in love with John, or I think you're not getting the fever, rather than you're getting the hots for him if you want to do something more with him. That's the feeling I'm getting with you, Director Lashely. So now we have to wait till next week for Director Lashely. Nice. And we have to wait for the weekend for Jane. Let's see. Wait till Friday for her. Head to class with Miss Allaway. And find Mrs. Smith. So we have only two side stories we could do. So I think at this moment we could do Mrs. Smith right now, maybe. I'm not sure. And then we could also do head to class with Allaway, which is the next day. So I guess we go home. I don't think our oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna have to what you would call it. I was expecting Mrs. Smith to be there because Director Lashely said she would call Mrs. Smith. Oh, I guess not. Is she in her room? Okay. Guess not. Okay, guys, so I guess we're gonna sleep. I was expecting to see Mrs. Smith downstairs and telling us, oh, like, why are you already late or something like that, but no. Alright, guys, so we're gonna get out of here. Let's check our misses. So let's, Edward, know you're ready. So that's me story. So still wait for Friday. Okay, still the same. So I'm not sure what we should do. Head to class or do some Mrs. Smith. Man, I don't know. I could say, okay, no. You know what? I'm gonna do Miss Allaway like right now in this episode, and if we have time, we're gonna do Mrs. Smith later. So we're gonna do Miss Allaway's right now. So let's go. Oh, hi, Edward. And he keeps talking about magnets. All right. Hey, miss. Go away, John. What? What's going on with you? I said go away. I don't want to talk to you. Did I do something wrong? Miss, don't make me say it again. Don't bother me. Don't even look at me. But, John, please, just go. What is her problem? I thought everything was fine and dandy. Does she think different of me now? Is it because I've been pursuing her too much? She likes bad boys, right? I can be bad, but she's a teacher, so she must like someone smart. She likes Effie, and Effie's mad intellect. But I'm getting straight A's in class. Every coursework and test I've done is all top tier. Where have I gone wrong? Am I too smart for her? Is she intimidated? No, John, that's stupid. Maybe she's just not feeling it today. There's definitely something fishy going on. She's not herself. So that's it for for Miss Allaway's side story, I guess, right? Increase your intelligence by studying class. Alright. Give me one moment, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back from an interruption I had. Sorry about that, guys. So, off screen, guys, I did some intense studying because that's what the side story required me to do. And now it says for Miss Allaway, you study hard, rest, and let the knowledge sink in. So, we're just gonna give her some time to herself and see what's up. I want to see what she says. Oh, it's the same thing like always. Okay. So nothing happens. So I'm kind of wondering about Miss Allaway. Something's wrong with her, I guess. So yeah, I think someone's blackmailing Miss Allaway because she didn't want to talk to us. She didn't want us to she wanted to get some distance between us. So I think that's what's up with Miss Allaway. Oh, now it says check out the boys' bathroom at university Monday through Thursday. Boys? I could do that right now. Oh shit, but then I have to wait till... Actually, this is actually a good stopping point for Miss Allaway, actually, because we had to wait for Hitomi until Friday, and then her to, Monday. That's a good time to check her out. We wait for next week for Miss Director Lashely. Wait for the weekend to Jane, and then proceed with Jane's story with Mrs. Smith and Jane. So yeah, we could wait for Miss Allaway next time. I was gonna do this for this episode, but for this half of the for the remaining episode, we're gonna do Mrs. Smith, and it says find Mrs. Smith. And I think I know where she is. She's not in her room, as you can see, guys. So she finds out, and there's no longer the big teddy bear that we left her in the doorway. So I think she's here. And there she is. Oh, I'm gonna have to censor this, guys. So for those who are watching it on YouTube or any public platform media, I'm sorry, but if you guys want to see anything that's H-related content, you guys could check it out on my Patreon. So, later. And we're out. I want to see if she's still in there. Nope, she's not. So now I kind of wonder what the... Alright then, so finally we completed all the star stories available. We've completed Hitomi. We completed Miss Allaway, though we could do this right now, but I think it's a good time to take a break from Miss Allaway as well. We finally completed Mrs. Smith to give her time to heal. We completed Director Lashely's side story. Wait till next week. We completed Jane's side story. Wait for the weekend, I guess. We completed Violet's side story, even though there's no more content for her. I don't know why she's still here though. Giseki, you should take her off, honestly. And we did Mrs. Smith and Jane, which the only way to proceed is to continue Jane's side story, even though it says wait for the weekend. So we did every character's side story, and I think it's a good stopping point for seeing their side story for now, because next time on part 53, we will finally continue the main story in the next morning. So guys, this is a good stopping point. So without further ado, guys, we will be continuing on with the main story. So pedestrian, this will be the end of part 52. I think this is 52. If not, I'll edit the correct number around here somewhere. So if you want to see more of a town uncover, hit the notification bell to keep you updated. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help me make more content of this game and maybe other games in the future as well. So Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a lovely and special day. And I'll see you all in the next part. Later, everyone.